Greetings everyone, thank you for tuning in. This is Michael Toldness, the Merlin of Avalon himself, physically incarnated in the flesh in this elemental realm of air and earth and fire and water and ether. The reason for this message and video on my IFFW team YouTube channel, the Interdimensional Federation of Free Worlds team, is to give proof of life as required so that we can unite the 144,000 living souls and have an exodus to the Holy Grail at the center of the flat earth plane, blood thick with Satan, Mark Braun, who was the man, who is the man, who spilt his blood first, opening the book of life, gaining the eyes to see, who selflessly shared this knowledge, video after video, shouting it out to the world, that he can see that there is a holy grail at the center of the flat earth plane, and this is where the living waters are located, already having been found, yet hidden from humanity, so that you stay in these outer lands, in the North Americas and South Americas, and whatever jurisdictional, square grid, monetary based hell. You're trapped in hell right now, and you can't see it unless you're one of the 144,000, of which I am one, published publicly to the internet for the whole world to see, that we're not just soulless pieces of shit, that we have spiritual currency, that we have blood running through our veins, that we are alive, and that we are not going to tolerate your military, industrial, corporate, totalitarian oligarchy that has trapped the population in hell. Most of the people, most of this population of humans are legally dead by definition and lost at sea. If you cannot see, then you are a not see, and you don't know that there is a holy grail at the center of the flat earth plane. Hitler had his hand in the air like a compass needle pointing to the hole at the center of the flat earth plane. They knew about this spiritual location and never told you. They left you here to die. You're stuck in the land of the dead and have no way home without the 144,000 living beings coming back to life and spilling their blood into the ether so that we may create the sacred geometry required for a holy grail exodus to the center of the flat earth plane where the living waters and your eternal life are located. So if you want to stay here and get old and die, that is your choice, and that is the beauty in free will. I have chosen eternal life. I am in the process, as are the rest of the 144,000, of being sealed by God. So anyone who goes against us, I suggest you watch your step. And that is not a threat. That is a warning. Because we are protected by the elemental forces of the universe. So if you fuck with us, weird shit is gonna happen. Lightning's gonna come out of the sky. Holes are gonna open in the ground. I suggest you go to your YouTube search engine and you type in blood over intent, and you watch Mark Braun's videos, Quasi-Luminous, Satan. You watch the 144,000 living souls, the true blood brothers and blood sisters who have spilt their spiritual currency selflessly into this ether, giving the Creator proof of life so we can get out of here alive. Your other option is to stay on this white hole sun of the flat earth plane and get old and die, just like your grandparents before you and your entire family tree. Anyone who believes the earth is a spinning ball is retarded. The globe has been debunked using science. Water alone proves the flat earth plane due to the fact that water always runs downhill and seeks its level. If you think this is a joke, clearly, we're not joking. There is a hole at the center of the flat earth plane, and this is where the living waters are located. This is where you will gain everlasting life. And the 144,000 living beings have the potential to travel between this side of the flat earth and the other side of the flat earth back to Eden. So if it's a little confusing, it's because we don't have access to any real knowledge other than what Satan has published to the Ethernet by pulling this information out of the Akashic records, by sun gazing and speaking to the living conscious sun above our heads that can be referred to as Jesus, because the sun above our heads is the source of power in this elemental realm. I suggest, as I have already said in this video, as my blood brothers and blood sisters are saying, united, that blood over intent is your only hope